All right, this is your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and the great millstone which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aquat that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled Lauren Smith, Justice and the Lord's Judgment. Now I got inspired to do this lesson because a friend of mine sent me this article about her, and her name is Lauren Smith, and she was recently found dead. And the last time she was with somebody was with this white man that she met on Bumble. And pretty much, you know, this whole article is going into how the police department over there, they're not really interested, or they're not really showcasing interest, I should say, in this investigation, because the police over there are seeming like they're arrogant or whatever the case may be. And then they're saying that the dude that called in the report or whatever to let them know that she was found dead, they said that dude was too nice to even be considered to be questioned or investigated. Okay, they was like, man, he's too nice to even ask him any questions. We don't need to waste our time with him. And at the end of the day, you know, when you hear something like that, especially when you reporting something about somebody that you know just died or whatever, you're not trying to hear, oh, we're not even going to speak to him because he was a nice guy. That's some bullshit, man. Whenever you have a case open, you should instantly be like, okay, look, we need to hit all points, hit all areas so we can close this in and find out exactly who did what. Okay, so let's go straight into this article. This is from blackenterprise.com. It says, woman reported dead by white man she met on Bumble. Family says police won't investigate. And now you go down here. It says the family of 23-year-old Lauren Smith Fields has raised concerns about the way Bridgeport, Connecticut police is handling their investigation into her death. According to Westchester 12, the young woman's death was reported by an older white man she had met on Bumble. She was reportedly discovered unresponsive on December 12th, then later passed away, though additional details about her death have not been released. The medical examiner has yet to release a cause of death, prompting the family to begin their own investigation into what may have ended Smithfield's life. Without a doubt, we know that my daughter was not a drug user, said her father Everett. I had a second autopsy myself paid out of pocket because we felt so uncomfortable with the way it was handled. The family did not share the findings of their private autopsy. As for the unidentified Bumble user, Bridgeport police seem to not believe he was involved in her death. I asked the investigator about the guy, and he just made it seem like the guy was a nice guy and there was nothing to investigate, her brother Lakeem Jetta said. Now, see, if the police actually said that to him, you know, that's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit. You over here talking to the police, you like, okay, yeah, what about this dude? And you know, the guy that she met on the internet, the guy that called it in and everything like that, what about him? And the police just say, we felt like it was nothing to investigate with him because he was a nice guy. You'll flip as soon as you would have heard something like that, man. When you think about, you know, older, you know, if it was an older Jake, you know, if it was an older Jake, you know, like Bill Cosby or something like that, or whoever the case may be, you already know they would have been questioning him. He would have been brought in for questioning. He would have been locked up. All kind of things would have happened to see if they needed to lock him up or not. Okay, but just for the simple fact that he's one of them, you know, they just like, look, man, we felt like he was a nice guy, and hey, we don't need to be bothered with him. That's some bullshit, man. Okay. Then it says right here, it says in a statement, the family explained that officers working the case have failed to extend even the most basic support to the family, adding that their only contact has been with a very insensitive, condescending, and arrogant detective. Smithfield's relatives were even asked to stop calling the police department. Damn. Wow. How does that make you feel? How would that make you feel? You over here, you trying to go to the people that's supposed to help you out with things like this when it comes to death and everything, and then you get insensitive, condescending, and arrogant police officers to help you out. But you know, we don't know the whole scoop and everything like that because we wasn't there. But if all of this is true, come on, man. It says the Bridgeport Police Department takes these concerns very seriously, said the city of Bridgeport in response to the family's statement. The command staff of the Detective Bureau is reviewing the handling of this case to ensure that best practices were and are being followed. It is imperative to note that the death of Lawrence Smith Fields remains an ongoing investigation. Our department extends its deepest condolences to the family of Lauren. Now, like I said, when you go into this and everything like that, you know, it's very sad. You know, she was found dead and everything like that. And they're not even asking the white man that she met online about anything about the investigation, because they felt like he was a nice guy and he doesn't need to be involved with this. You know, it's too many red flags with this, man. It's too many red flags, man. Whenever you see things like this or hear something like that, you instantly just like, man, that they're in on it, or they just like, look, we don't want to deal with this. Hey, it's another Jake gone. That's all we needed to hear. Hey, we cool with that. We happy about that, because that's Esau's, you know, whole purpose, man, is to get rid of us, period, because he wants to maintain this the rulership seat. But we already know Yahushua is getting ready to come back to take back what's his. But at the same time as well, when you come across articles like this, we already know we can't just go off, you know, the main topic or the main headline, I should say, of an article. Okay, we understand and learn, and we're understanding and we're learning the ways of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. So we understand that the Most High allowed her to be taken out of this earth. The Most High brought judgment upon her. Okay, so there's a lot of people out there that be like, man, I feel so sorry for her, because you already know how these stories like this goes. A lot of people they'll say the first things that come to mind, like, she was such a nice girl and she was always ready to take care of her family. She was on track, going to school. You know, the same old when it comes to stories like this, right? But the thing is, nobody ever wants to go into, you know, what about her? You know, what about her? What was she really doing with her everyday life? Why are you over here meeting an older white man on the internet? Okay, it's been very well known that whenever you go on these apps and these dating sites and everything like that, that is dangerous, because these people are not who they say they are. Okay, and so at the end of the day, the Most High allowed her to be taken out, because we understand that she's an ancient spirit, just only in this new body. But she was in that body, you know, but we understand that that spirit has been here before, and so she was judged, man. Okay, and then, like I said, she was meeting an older white man. So now you got to ask yourself, why was she doing that? Now, I looked at her Instagram that was sent to me too, right? And these are all of her pictures, just like we just saw this picture, right? We just saw this picture, you know, in the article, right? It's the same picture. Hold on. See, same picture. So we know this is her. This is her Instagram. And so when you go to this and everything like that, you see all these pictures of her, right? Look at it. See all these pictures of her in the bikinis and got the blue hair in this one picture, you know, just out there enjoying life, you know, look at it, you know, showing her ass and everything like that, and in the sand, you know, and everything like that. She looks like one of those, you know, a regular Eve, man, you know, look like a regular Eve. And when you see things like this, you know, it disgusts you, man. It makes you angry, because you just like, man, this is the way that all women behave and act. This is why we say it's a very dangerous thing, and it's not smart to get with these Western women, man. Okay, you see, she got over 6,000 followers, so you already know she was enjoying the attention that she was getting. Okay, 6,000 followers, you know, that's 6,000 simps. 6,000 simps that was over here hitting the heart button, liking all of her pictures, because she was showcasing her body, man, showcasing her face and her hair. Okay, what we always try to explain to you people is the Most High is not pleased with women like this. This is probably one of the reasons why she was taken out of this earth. Okay, the Most High is not pleased with a woman who is not discreet, especially if you're an Israelite woman. If you're an Israelite woman, you are not supposed to be having accounts like this. You're not supposed to be putting yourself on blast like this, man. Whenever this is your beauty and your hair and your face is only for your husband only to see. That's it. You know, your hair is supposed to be covered up. You're supposed to be dressed in modest apparel, so forth and so on. So, like I said, when you read the article, it's sad that she passed away and everything like that, and they can't even find out what she died from. And you know, just from reading that article, it seemed like everything leads up to the white man that she was with, but that's yet to be seen. But at the end of the day, we do understand that the Most High took her out of this world and he brought judgment upon her. Okay, so now let's get Job 4 and 7, because we always got to bring this out when it comes to these when it comes to people being taken out of this earth. You got to remember this. This is Job chapter 4 verse 7. It says, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. By the blast of the Most High they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. So we understand that everybody that dies, they do not die being innocent. Okay, everybody is wicked. Everybody have sinned. Everybody have come short of the glory. If you're an Israelite, speaking to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, there's no one innocent. Everybody has done something. That's why Yahweh said himself, there's only nobody is good but one, and that is the Most High, Yahweh. Okay, so whenever you hear about somebody dying, we understand that they were judged. They were judged for whatever sin that they committed, either in this life or in the life that came before this one. Okay, so like I said, like when you go to Instagram, you look at them pictures and everything like that, you just like, this is how you showcasing yourself. You got all kind of followers on your Instagram. Okay, because you got to remember, these people ain't really speaking to 6,000 people on the phone or texting them, man. These are people who's finding your pictures and they lusting after you, and you like it. And you like it. She liked it, man. And then, like I said, she's meeting up with an older white man on Bumble. And, you know, I'm not jumping to conclusions and anything like that, but she looked like she was only in her 20s. I believe they said she was only in her 20s or something like that. And she met up with an older white man. You already know, for something like that, it's very hard to believe that she was meeting up with somebody like that for a real relationship. If you get, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to believe that she was actually meeting up with him to find a husband. No, man. She was probably meeting up with him for sexual causes. Like I said, and I'm not saying that's what it is, but at the end of the day, you just got to look at, you know, certain things within the story. So now let's get John 7 and 21. This is John chapter 7 verse 21, and it says, Yahweh answered and said unto them, I have done one work, and ye all marvel. Moses therefore gave unto you circumcision, not because it is of Moses, but of the fathers. And ye on the Sabbath day circumcise a man. If a man on the Sabbath day receive circumcision, that the law of Moses should not be broken, are ye angry at me, because I made a man every whit whole on the Sabbath day? It says, judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment. So that's what we're doing right now. We don't judge according to the appearance. We judge righteous judgment. Okay. Esau went and judged, you know, that white man according to his appearance. He said that was a nice guy, so we feel like we don't need to investigate. No, man. Somebody just died. Somebody just died, man. You're supposed to judge righteous judgment. Okay. At the end of the day, you're supposed to look at all causes, you know, look at what's going on all areas. Okay. And this is exactly what we do too. When we get into certain situations, you know, or let's see certain situations, we judge righteous judgment. We look at the whole matter. Okay. We don't just go off, you know, on one little incident and just be like, okay, no, this is what it is and that's what it is. No, we got to judge righteous judgment. We got to understand the law, understand the commandments, statutes, and laws, and then put that in the situation and see why made this person went through this, why made that person have went through that, so forth and so on. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 65, and it says, and among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, but the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. So we understand this is one of the curses that's brought upon us, you know, for living here. You know, we understand we were to break the commandments, statutes, and laws. The Most High was going to make sure that we were going to live out these curses. And that's exactly what we're living out. We're seeing our people die and disappear and be afraid every single day, man. Every single day. And judgment lately has been superbly heavy on Jake, man. The Most High has been taking out a lot of people lately. Okay, John Madden just died last night. You know, a lot of people are getting wiped out because of this. You know what's out here that's wiping out everybody. The thing that everybody's fighting for, fighting against, I should say. You know, that disease is killing everybody right now. Okay, and the Most High was gonna make sure that we lived out these curses until until Yahushua came back. That's why it says, but the Lord shall give thee their trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee. Okay, hang in doubt before thee. Thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. None assurance. Let's look up that word assurance real quick. See what we have. It says a positive declaration intended to give confidence, promise of pledge, guarantee, surety, full confidence, freedom from doubt, certainty, freedom from timidity, self-confidence, belief in one's abilities, presumptuous boldness, impudence. It says intended to give confidence. That family is not confident in that story and an investigation that the police is telling them, man. Okay, they are not sure about this investigation that's going on. They are not. They are definitely it says freedom from doubt. Okay, they are definitely doubting to the fullest. They just like, look, man, no, something else is going on, and y'all not doing the most to help us out and to help us figure out why did she die, how did she die, so forth and so on, man. Okay, that's why it says right here. It says none assurance of thy life. Okay. And that's just what it is, man. We understand this is one of the curses that our people is going to go through day in and day out until Yahushua came back. This is going to continue to happen. This is going to happen even on a wider scale. The closer and closer we get to the end, man. All right, let's get Proverbs 28 and 12. This is Proverbs chapter 28 verse 12. It says, when righteous men do rejoice, there is great glory. But when the wicked rise, a man is hidden. Let's read that again. It says, when righteous men do rejoice, there is great glory. But when the wicked rise, a man is hidden. And in that story, a man was hidden. That so-called nice guy was hidden. He wasn't even asked a question. They just let him be. They was just like, nope, we're not going to ask him no questions. Just leave him alone and we're going to get up out of here, man. He was hidden. Okay. And we all understand that Esau is the wicked. Esau is the wicked, man. Let's stay in the same book. Let's go to the next chapter and go to Proverbs 29 and 7. It's Proverbs chapter 29 verse 7. It says, the righteous considereth the cause of the poor, but the wicked regardeth not to know it. Read it again. It says, the righteous considereth the cause of the poor. Okay, who is the righteous? The Israelites, the Negroes, Latinos, the Native Americans. It says they considereth the cause of the poor. Okay, her family wants to get into this and find out, why did this happen? Why did that happen? So forth and so on. But it says, but the wicked regardeth not to know it. Hey, like I said, they said, hey, he was a nice guy. We don't need to know anything from him. We don't need to ask him questions. Leave him alone. But the wicked regardeth not to know it. Okay, they don't want anything to do with anything, man. You know, the police, they literally told the family to stop calling the police station. Okay, they don't want anything to do with it. Like I said, more than likely they were just happy because they saw another one of you Negroes out here gone, man. That's less work for them. But we understand that Esau is about to get his very, 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 very soon, man. So let's stay in the same book. We're going to close it with this. Let's get Proverbs 11 and 22. And it says, as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. Okay, so we understand that she was judged by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. And like I said, when you go to Instagram and then you really ask yourself, why was you meeting a random white man or older white man on the internet and everything like that? But it looked like she, like I said, she was in her 20s. You know, she was a very beautiful woman. She really was, you know. But at the end of the day, it says, as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so it's a fair woman which is without discretion. What is a fair woman? A beautiful woman, somebody that's nice to look upon, right? And it says, so it's a fair woman which is without discretion. She was not discreet. So when you think about it, you see a pig, but you see a nice jewel in his nose, you know, and everything like that. You look at the jewel, you be like, yeah, that look nice, but that's on a pig though. It's nasty. And that's exactly what a lot of our women are. They're nasty, man. They may look nice on the outside and everything like that, but like I said, when you go to these different Instagram accounts and Twitter accounts and OnlyFans, whatever the case may be, they're nasty, man. You know, these women are not to be respected, man. They put themselves out there for everybody to see every single day, man. It's over here, you know, 20 degrees outside, and you still see these females out here in the shortest of the skirts and everything like that. And then as soon as they get some type of success from posting their pictures on Instagram, they get into some type of money. They act like they hustle so hard. Yeah, look at me, I hustle so hard. Man, you ain't do nothing. You was being a prostitute for the internet. That's all you was doing until you got the money that you wanted. Okay, and now you over here traveling the world, taking pictures in all of these different exotic areas, you know, showcasing your body and everything like that. And you getting paid for it. You getting paid more than a man for doing this, man. Okay, so it says, as a jewel of gold in the swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. The Most High is looking for discreet women, okay, virtuous women. You know, you're supposed to dress in modest apparel. You're supposed to be keepers at home. Like I said, just like Muhammad Ali said, he was like, look, man, a woman's body is like a diamond. It's supposed to be wrapped up, protected until you get home. And then when you get home, you unwrap it, you take the diamond out, and you just look at it, and you just be like, man, this is so beautiful. That's to look upon, you know, but it's only for that person. The woman's body is only supposed to be seen by her husband, man. That's it. And that's why that type of behavior is going to come back in the kingdom of heaven. You're going to see them wrapped up, you know, like them Indian women over there in the East. Okay, you're going to see them wrapped up with their hair wrapped up, the long dresses, everything, man. When they walk outside, hey, man, the only thing you're going to be seeing is their eyes, their face. That's it. You ain't going to be seeing, you know, these women act the way that they're acting right now. So we understand that, hey, if you're not trying to be discreet, if you're not trying to follow the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Most High can bring judgment upon you. Okay? And he will bring judgment upon you if you don't change your ways. That's why we're trying to tell you, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to repent. Because judgment is being poured out on a way higher scale than ever before, man. All right? So, hey, let's look at this story and consider everything that's going around you and just be like, look, is it really that serious to be blended in with this world? Or do you really want to come out of this world like the scriptures tell you to do? All right. So, hey, fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rachaa Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learn this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing his word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aquat that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, y'all, Sarala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.